when I've talked to people, I tell them, I've written a book, and they, well, what's it called? Okay, The Doctrine of Balaam. And you can tell they're trying to recall, like, who is that? I say, the guy with the talking donkey. They're like, oh, yes, So that is kind of what everybody remembers about the story of Balaam, because his demise is so inconspicuous in Scripture. In the book of Revelation, Jesus is talking about the churches. He mentions 3 characters from the Old Testament. He mentions David twice, one in the letters to the churches, and then one at the very end when he says, I'm the offspring of David. He mentions Balaam, and he mentions Jezebel. The interesting thing is that he mentions Balaam and Jezebel as teaching the exact same thing. And he mentions the doctrine of Balaam as being alive in the New Testament church and being a matter of importance so much to Jesus that he said, if you don't get rid of this in the New Testament church, I'm going to fight against you with the sword of my mouth. So Balaam, he's more than a man. He's a mindset. He's literally a spiritual stronghold that has existed through the man, through the Old Testament, into the New Testament church. And so to get caught up on the talking donkey is really to miss the main point. The donkey was trying to rein Balaam in. It was trying to get Balaam to think about what he was doing. And so Balaam is much bigger than the talking donkey. And you have to be so careful with the doctrine of Balaam.